Hello there. Hi, how you doing? This is John as usual, and this is the program of mine with John, and I'm John here. Today I'm hoping to get on your mind because I want to talk to you about the other side of coronavirus. We are hearing just one side of this coronavirus, but there is another side that is very necessary for us to talk about. So today we'll be talking about the other side of coronavirus, part two. Yes, the other side of coronavirus, part two. You know, Hey, coronavirus is making so much headline that if we really want to acknowledge the facts, for the past few days, weeks, and months, all we have talked about is coronavirus. This virus has done one thing, it has united the world. The same thing that I'm doing all the way millions of miles from you, you are doing the same thing. You wake up in the morning, you got to put on gloves, you got to tie your face, you got to wash your hands 1,000 times within a month. So coronavirus had gotten us all united, talking about it every day. Even a unborn child, as soon as he is born, he too is affected by coronavirus one way or the other. The other side of coronavirus that maybe nobody is talking about. Maybe only you talking about it, or only you know or feel it. That's a side that has to deal with the fear that you go through every day of your life. You wake up every morning afraid that so that you will not get the virus. Who got it? What you can do. And then the worries. Nobody is talking about how worried you are. Our worries that lead to anxiety. Nobody is talking about your anxiety. Have you ever seen a press conference where your president, your governors call a press conference to talk about the anxiety that you're going through? And then found the uncertainty that all these cause. The uncertainty about the what if. What if I get it? Even you don't even know whether you got it or not because you have not been tested. Or you got a test. How sure are you? So that's the side that nobody is talking about. The other side of coronavirus that nobody is talking about. That's our concentration tonight. And this other side that no one's talking about can lead to frustration. It can lead to worry. It can lead to headache. It can lead to frustration, depression. Sometimes you just want to pull your hair off. And thank God for me, I ain't got no hair. So I can't pull mine off. But sometimes you are so much depressed and angry with yourself, with the world. You just want to do something, man. Nobody is talking about the mind game. The game your mind playing on you, taking you from depression to grief, from grief to depression. The mind game that you're going through. Nobody is talking about that. Nobody is talking about how depressed you are. Nobody is talking about the grieving process you are going through. You ask me, you want to say, but grieving over what? Oh, yeah, that's a grieving over the fact that you got no friend no more. You can't see your friends. When last your friend visited you? Your families are gone. You have become a lonely person. You can't visit your parents, neither your grandparents. You can't see your grandchildren, man. Isn't that worth enough grieving over your spouse? You know, when the first 2 weeks at home with your spouse, it was all good, but now you're wondering, when will you go to work? The children want you to go to work. They ask you, Mommy, are you going to work? Daddy, when are you going to work? And you're wondering, when are they going back to school? You can't go to the party no more. Grieving over your job. Grieving because you can't do your pedicure, your nails. You can't do your nails no more, man. You can't do your nails no more. You can't do your hair no more. We are grieving, angry over things that we want to do, but we can't do them. We're grieving because we can't go to our mosque. We can't go to church, man. You see, I love the video call and thing, but trust me, I love that hug. I love that meeting your sister in the church and looking at them and smiling with them and laughing. I love that. That's what church was doing. Church was about the social, the spiritual social, the true love that exists, that you can look at somebody in the eyes and know that they mean what they say. That's what we are grieving over. That's what we are unhappy about. Our life has changed. Our life has changed. We can no more celebrate. We can't go to our parties no more. Some of us are grieving because we can't go back to our office. Some of us have lost our job. We got no more job. We are missing our office. I heard someone say, "Oh, my desk. I gotta work from home when you're right in my room." We are missing that comfort of our office, the beauty of our office. Some of us are missing our family. We are grieving because we got no more family. Our family reunion is there. It's cancer. That's why we are grieving. We are grieving because we are angry. We can't go to the bars no more. We can't have our wine. We can't have our beer. See? We can't sit to the club and just relax and just take it all in, and get rid of our grief and our anger and put more anger in, take it home. We are grieving over our present lifestyle. We are grieving because we have lost our lifestyle. Some of us are going through anticipatory grieving for the future. We are worried if we'll be able to pay our car notes after all this thing. Will they seize my car? Will I have a car? Will I have a job after this thing? Some of us are grieving because we gotta go back to our office. After this whole thing, when you get so used to sitting home, you can leave a computer on in your room and run downstairs and cook your food. Some of us are grieving because we gotta go back to our offices and meet our nagging bosses, pushing us up and down. Today you're working from home, you're your own boss. But you gotta go back to meet your boss once again. The long drive, you can just wake up and even go to clock in your nightgown, but you gotta take that long drive every morning, every evening. So we're already worrying and grieving over that anticipatory grieving. That's what some of us are going through. Some of us are asking a couple of questions. Oh, when will we go back to normal life? Others are asking, will life ever be normal again? And then the wise people are asking, what can I do to make my life different? You see, those are the people that are different people are asking different questions. Maybe you are like this person asking, when will life ever be normal again? Will life ever go back to normal? The answer for you is no, I'm sorry, man. We killed normal life long time ago. Coronavirus killed normal life. Life will never be normal again. Will life ever be normal again? No, I just said that. Will we ever go back to life, to normal life? No, it will not be normal, so you can't go back to it, right? But the wise people are asking, what can I do to make my life different? Because look, you will need a different life to live the life that is coming. Because the life that is coming is not normal, it's not the one that you lived before. So you will need to make adjustment in order to live the life that is coming. Oh, yes, it's a different life that is coming. So you got to change your life. You got to make a change in your life to be able to live that life that is coming. See, this coronavirus caused two kinds of trauma: the physical trauma and the mental trauma. But today, no one is talking about the mental trauma. That's the other side that we'll be talking about. Everybody is talking about the physical trauma. We're talking about the fever you get, your temperature. You coughing, someone say, ah. You breathing heavy, someone say, hey, my man. You sneeze, someone say, hey. You get pain. And we're talking about the death rate, man. My sympathy to those who have died, their family, their friends. This thing has taken a toll on us all. But you see, people, we are talking about the physical side of coronavirus. What we can see. Nobody is talking about the mental aspect. I have never heard our leaders call a press conference to talk about the emotional aspect of our life. That coronavirus has caused us. Nobody is addressing our fear. Or nobody is addressing the worries that we are going through. Nobody is addressing our anxiety. Nobody talking about the traumatic incidents that are happening in people's lives. Nobody is talking about the stress of life that you can't even sleep at night. People are committing suicide as a result of coronavirus. The other day, my wife told me that a child, 13-year-old, killed herself because she had been home for the past month and she just couldn't take it no more. That's mental. That's mental breakdown. Coronavirus is causing mental breakdown, but nobody is talking about it. Nobody talking about how people getting crazy. Nobody's talking about how depressed you are. Nobody's talking about the grief that you are going through, the sorrow, the worries, your fear, your anxiety. Nobody is talking about that. And we are all going through mental breakdown. I'm going through it, and you are going through it. You say, oh, how? How? The cause of mental breakdown is what? A certain change. When a certain change occurs in your life, it results to mental breakdown. He said, let me read for you. Sometimes the reason behind a mental breakdown is certain change induced in your life. Haven't you gone through certain change? Staying home, do you prepare for staying home? No. Quarantining yourself, that's a certain change. Wearing gloves, that's a certain change. Washing your hands, that's a certain change. Oh, you want me to continue naming them? Staying at home, losing your job, that's a certain change. You can't go to work, that's a certain change. We are all going through certain change in our lives, and that's why every one of us, we are a candidate for mental breakdown, and we all have mental breakdown. In fact, the whole world has gone through a mental breakdown, but nobody is talking about it. The coronavirus came, it brought certain change. Certain change created mental breakdown. Mental breakdown resulting to depression and grief. In fact, presently, all of us are going through mental breakdown. We are going through the phases of grief. We are going through the phases of grief, the stages of grief. There are 3 stages of grief. The first stage is called denial. That's when people say, oh, that's not true. It can't be true, man. Such thing can't happen to me. How could China do that? How can eating a bat or a rat cause people, thousands of people to just die? That's not true. That's denial. That's denial. Remember during the stage of the virus, people were denying it and say, oh, that's not true. That's a hoax. You remember that? Oh, I remember very well. Oh, that's a hoax. They can't be true. And we all go through that denial. And the next stage, grief is bargaining. When you reach the bargaining stage, that's when you begin to say, even if it is true, oh, it will not come here. Oh, it's all the way in China. What they China do? You are no more saying it's not true. You're not saying why they China do it. You are saying it can't come here. You are saying even if it is true. So you are no more saying it's not true, but you are not saying it's true. So you bargain. And then the last stage is acceptance. That's when reality set in. That when you face reality, then you begin to ask, what can I do? What should we do? Then you begin to take action. Remember the day there was a press conference call and we heard we have set a coronavirus task force headed by our vice president? Yeah, that was acceptance. It's like it's true, we believe it, we're going to do something about it. And we all go through that process. It's true, no, it's not true. Or even if it's true, well, what can I do? What can I do? Then we are all going through the process, and some of us have reached the stage of depression. You are depressed, brother. Oh, yes, sister, you are depressed. But you see, because you are going through the stages of grief, personally, you are denying it. You are going through mental breakdown. The pressure on you is too much. Anxiety has taken place in your life. Worries have taken place in your life. Your emotion is great, and nobody is talking about how depressed you are. Nobody. And you just say you are in the stage of denial. So you just say, oh no, I'm not depressed. Why would I be depressed? That's the other side of this coronavirus. That's the other thing that coronavirus is causing in our life that nobody is talking about. The mental breakdown. The mental breakdown that is happening in our life. Our fear, our anxiety, worries, and I mean, it's too much for us, man. There's certain change that came in our life. We can't bear it, so we are going through this. Unfortunately, you are going through it alone, no help. You see, the bad part, when you can't wash your hand from your mental breakdown. Nobody can tell you wash your hands so you will not worry. No. Nobody can tell you say wash your hands so you will not get anxious. Quarantine yourself so you will not worry. So you will not be scared. That's the problem. That's the problem. And we are asking ourselves in time like this. We are hoping that things go back to normal. So we are asking, when will we go back to normal life? I want you to know that we will never go back to normal life. Life will never be normal again. These two things will never happen again. We can't go back to normal life. Our life can never be, because when you mean normal life is going back to doing the same thing you were doing before. That's your normal life, right? Yeah. You see, we will forever be afraid of the person sitting next to you in the plane. That's not normal life. You are ride a plane, but you will forever sit and be, when someone cough, you will be scared. That before then, when someone calls you, will say the person is coughing. It's right. It's good for you to cough. It's good for you to sneeze. We say, God bless you. Now when someone sneezes you will not want to say, God bless you. So what normal about that? That what used to be normal. When you're in church and people are sinking, you can't hug your brother or sister again in church. That what normal life is. You can't go back to it. So what you call normal, man? Ain't gonna happen. So that leaves us with this important question. What can I do to make my life different? Because life gonna be different, so you gotta do something. You gotta start thinking about, what can I do to make my life different, so that my life can fit the situation, that whatever situation that comes tomorrow. You see, this is a transition period. We are in a transition period. So you got to prepare yourself. You see, the other side of coronavirus that nobody talking about is the mental aspect. It's our stress level. It's our depression, our anxiety. And everybody got it. You are depressed. I'm depressed. I've never been quarantined before. Today I'm quarantined. That's a certain change, which create what? Mental breakdown. You are going through mental breakdown. And don't beat yourself to it. You are not alone. The whole world is going through mental breakdown. Oh, yes. Your leaders are going through mental breakdown. The rest of your family are going through mental breakdown. So don't worry. That's the other side of coronavirus that nobody is talking about. Nobody is telling you what to do. You know why? Because they don't know what to do. Because only you can decide what to do. Only you can decide what to do. And that's why I want to invite you to part three. Part three of the other side of coronavirus that nobody talking about. We'll see we'll see how we can answer this question. What can I do? Or what should be done? What can I do with the other side that nobody is talking about? The mental breakdown that we are going through. So I want you to stay tuned for part three. It's coming. Part three is coming. And it will be good, man. I can promise you, it will be good, man. Stay tuned for part three is coming. This is John on the program, The Mind with John. And I'm John here on the mind. I hope I got on your mind tonight. I hope I got on your mind this morning. Whatever time you seen this video, I hope I got on your mind. But don't worry. If I didn't get on your mind this time, I can guarantee you that the next one, part three, will get on your mind because we'll answer some questions. Part three will talk about transition into a new phase. How to transition. We'll be talking about transition. This is transition time, man. This is transition time because life will never be normal again. So what can I do to fit into our normal life that I'm heading into, that you are heading into? See you in part three.